It's fine. Okay, Cat and Bell. All right, once Bell's good, we'll jump on. Okay, we'll just try a hard ready check and see if he hits the yes button. There we go. Okay, so just a reminder, if you didn't see, they did update the arrows, so just make sure, you know, when you're dropping the cardinals, because they'll now send you based off the center point of them, so make sure you get them lined up on this guy. Oh. Okay, we can back out. If you want to just... Well, that's up to you, but... I think it does change your mitt slightly, but I don't know, so... Yeah, we should swap. Okay, but yeah, so, I couldn't remember if you had the Warrior Axe or not. But, so yeah. Just keep that in mind. Put the thing directly centered on it so that, you know, it's more important than ever to keep your distance and everything right on that mechanic. And then provided the initial start is right and the corner's right, everything else should flow within reason. But try to keep that distancing the same as normal. We can try static spots, because I think it should work now, because it seems like they fixed the reason that you had to do the other one. So, we'll just go back to what we were doing prior. So, static spots being, don't worry about your tether, just supports go left. Or, well, supports go clockwise, rather. DPS go counterclockwise. So, when you go to your marker, just DPS always go counter, supports always go clockwise, and don't worry about your tether. Otherwise, let's just do our best to get to P2 and try to get through it today. Very carefully. That's not accurate. So... Okay.
You mean Forsaken debuffs?
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh. We'll find out.
I was gonna say, he's lying, so don't listen to him.
Oh.
That was not in the patch notes.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
Supports are knocking back. Spread out. Spread out. To your spots. Cover your towers. Confetti's on Dante and Macy. Dante and Macy. In the cone, in the cone, in the cone. Make sure you emit. Tank hits. Can stack up over kind of by A. Supports are spreading out. Supports are spreading out. Support spread. Watch the statue. Tank buster. Left. DPS will be spreading. DPS are spreading. Stack up. DPS spread. Going left. Confetti's on Nailing Cat. Nailing Cat for Confetti. Into the puddles. Mitt and twos. Three big ol' hits. Alright, Dante and Ruby have the last confetti. Look at D, or however you want to handle this. First arrow. Second arrow. Dante, Ruby have the knockbacks, and remember supports left, or supports clockwise. It's okay.
I'll do it.
There was definitely a wrong arrow too. It's in the bacon spread, but while looking away, but we're just gonna die. So.
Oh yeah, you can totally screw up the arrows and it still works. Nice.
Well, sort of. The arrow still has to go in the correct direction.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I was standing here and I ran at Ruby and I hit this one and it pumped me to D or to 4 because they had them backwards. So, yep, just got to make sure you get them in the right order. Either way, nice first pull. Just keep doing it.
And then,
But yeah, because now it it pushes you off of the center point of your arrow, not off of anything else. So it doesn't matter where you touch it as long as you touch it, which is a good thing. It's a good change. It's a good fix.
Now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
First one. Second one. Supports are knocking back. Supports are knocking back. Stack out. Stack out. Stack out. To your spots. Lasers. Nail cat. Nailing cat. In the bacon strip. DPS will be spreading out. DPS are spreading. DPS spread. Look at the tower. Go right. Supports will be spreading on the next one. Support spread. left. Dante and Macy. Dante and Macy. Puddle. Mitt. Twos. Me and Cat have the confetti. I have confetti, Cat has confetti. Sure. We'll go with that. Anyway. We'll get D, get ready for arrows.
Still alive? Unbelievable! I really
Knockbacks, get to your partner stacks or your group stacks. Alright. Supports left, DPS right. Looking at the statue, looking at the statue. Spread in, looking at the statue. Alright. So that last little percent.
boring. Guess I'll have to spice things up.
Nice job.
You wanna go kill yourself?
Yeah, if you need
no.
to, you can. That's fine.
You want that cause aggro?
First time.
He should be fine.
If you can shirk me.
This is meant to be our ultimate.
Because it shares. Or no, it doesn't share enmity. Thought it did.
Because you're probably gonna lose it throughout the phase.
It's alright.
You can just vote. He can just vote on cooldown, technically.
Crafty little bastards, aren't you?
Okay, make sure you mitt.
We're not gonna last that long anyways.
Sure.
Not that
We're
attitude.
gonna pass this, so. Get near your buddies. Focus up. Remember what we talked about with positioning for the supports and the. For the healers and the other people. Alright, look at your markers. See what you are. First set of towers. First set of towers. What? Wait. Well, you're
You
not
got to
wrong,
damage.
but yeah, no, I see that. I'm just confused. How?
Let me see.
How? How the hell did he take the damage? Okay. We're fine to keep
An
bullet.
auto.
That was-
I wonder it was because if he lost aggro.
Oh, yeah, he did take an auto.
Huh.
Okay, so
If you
that,
just have a damage down, you just have to go kill yourself. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
well, that's gonna be
Well, either that or you just have Bell turn on tank stance and he holds the boss too.
Like, I'll always have Swift cast for that. Like, always, always, always. There's nothing for me to use it there.
My first time,
Okay.
so please take it easy.
Yeah, worst case, you could have, like I said, Bell can also keep tank stance on. And then it just guarantees the autos don't go wild, at least.
Your peace with death, because I'm making your death.
I was just so confused. I'm like, how the hell did he die to Forsaken? No one else was anywhere close to dying to it. But an auto would do it. Okay. Supports are knocking back. Supports are knocking back. Spread out. Spread out. Spots. Towers. Bell, Ruby. Bell and Ruby. In both. In both. In both. Some tank hits.
Did you think you won? Oh, no, no, no. We've only just begun.
DPS are spreading in the cone. DPS will be spreading. DPS spread. Watch the statue. Go left. Or right, I mean. Right. And then supports are spreading. Right. Supports are spreading. Support spread. Go right. I have confetti. Leon has confetti. Right, into the puddle, into the puddle. 2s. Get him up. Keep in mind, this might hurt a bit more than normal. Also, in the interest of prog, feel free to pot.
What? There's no way that didn't work.
Watch your arrows, get ready to move.
Still alive? Unbelievable. I really
Bell Macy. Bell Macy. To your spots. Looking at the statue, looking at the statue. Spread in, looking at the statue. Throw the LB.
How boring. Guess I'll have to spice things up.
Nice job.
Intriguing.
Or Ruby, you want to grab him?
This
Yep.
clearly isn't your
Okay, thank you.
first time.
Just gotta wait for his body to spawn.
Yep, all good.
This is meant to be our ultimate encounter. Crafty little bastards, aren't you?
Alright, make sure you mitt, get near your buddy. Get what you have. First tower's by 4. Into position. Second tower, rotating clockwise. Second tower. It's going to be future. We're going to stack it 3 after. Future, stack it 3. Future, stack it 3. Move. Third tower. Get ready for the handoff. Swap. Fourth tower. Into position. It's going to be future stacking at 4. Future stack at 4. Move. Fifth set. Sixth set.
Oh. That was a 1 set to it.
Okay, that's okay. That would have been the last tower right there, so.
Not too bad.
Nope. We got, what, 1 more there? How you died, let me tell you. Assuming this works. Yeah, I don't know if it was damage or not, but I can tell you in a second.
Nah, 2 mil.
So you died. You died to the spread because you took the spread and the cone.
Which tower was it?
4th. 4th tower. Oh. Oh, okay. I see what happened. So, keep in mind, I'll post the picture. Keep in mind when you are in the tower for an even, you gotta be real inside. Like, so remember that double line we talked about? You want to be inside that double line. Because that's what it counted it as. But if I throw the clones into the picture, the clones all baited correctly, but Bell's clone overlapped you. That's how you died. So, just remember, you want to be inside the hitbox, close to the edge of the tower, on the inner of the 2 double lines. Or in between the 2 lines. He is supposed to take the cone, he's not supposed to take the hit from Bell's clone. The spread. He took the cone and the spread. Oh, gotcha. Okay, sorry. Okay, alright. We're all good. So yeah, just remember. Tight positioning on the 4th set. Or on the sets that are baiting. And we'll be all good.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
DPS are knocking back. DPS are knocking back. Stack out. Stack out. Stack out. Spots. Lasers. Ruby. And I have confetti. In both. In both. Right, Mitt. Bell and Macy. We'll have confetti at the end of this.
We've only just begun.
DPS are spreading out. DPS spread. Left. DPS are spreading. Stack up. DPS spread. Right. Bell, Macy. Bell and Macy. Puddles. Mitt, twos. I have confetti. Leon has confetti. The last set. Get ready to look at D. Watch your timers.
Still alive? Unbelievable!
Me and Leon.
They must insist you die.
Get to your spots. Looking at the statue. Looking at the statue. At the statue. Stack in. Stack in. Stack in. Look at the statue. Did I miss-see that?
No, it was real fire.
He'll stack.
I was gonna say it was real fire, fake bacon. Yeah.
Oh, we have no reds.
No, we have no raises.
So, what do we do as DPS in that situation then? Because we were either not
One
in
of
melee
one.
range or too close to people at 3.
You go to 1.
Does the
You go to
bacon
1.
go through the 1 then?
Yes.
Are mine to destroy.
So the
Okay.
bacon
Either 1 or
runs
4.
on. Yeah, so the bacon will always run through 2 spots that are around the boss. It'll either run parallel through 1-3 or it'll run in a way that hits 2-4. Because it never cuts straight through the middle of the room. So like this is all like it'll always run on either like this lane or this lane.
Like the other side of 1, is that can melee hit from there?
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't change anything.
I just didn't see 1 as a viable option because it looked
Actually-
like it was out of melee range.
We did change it because we suggested support goes 2 or 3, and then DPS go 1 or 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like they just picked the one that was over here. 4 wasn't free, 1 was, so they go to 1.
Yeah, but the raid plan doesn't say that. I think it's something we added.
Oh, yes, no, that's fair. But yeah, no. So basically the DPS, if it's a stack, you'll always stack it 4 or 1. Whichever one is free to stack
I mean,
at.
can we make this more static? Because we're not going to be all on the same page within the 4 seconds it takes to figure this out.
What do you propose?
Always do what the rate plan suggests. Either
North and south is the same thing. It's the exact same thing. If we
Yeah,
do
but
north
it's
and
always-
south, then your spots are 1 and 2, and the DP or the supports are 3 and 4.
I thought it was supports are always south no matter what, and DPS is always north no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The only difference we did is we flipped it to the DPS were always west, the supports are always east. That was the only change that ended up happening.
No, I thought it was always like 1 and 3 kind of thing. Like always.
No. All we were doing was literally the supports always end up on this half of the room, and the DPS always end up on this half of the room.
I mean, a
And then
DPS
you
will just
play
go
it-
1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in that scenario, the safe spots were 1 and 3. The supports go to 3, the DPS go to 1.
But what I'm saying is it should
the room
always
split.
be 1 or 3.
It can't always be 1 or 3. 1 or 3 is not always safe.
I mean,
Because it's dictated
Yes
by the
and
pattern
no.
of the lightning or whether or not we have to stand in it.
correct, but it's always like around 1 or 3. Because technically 1, in this case, was not safe. It was empty. Behind 1 was where the lightning was, so we'd go to there. I'm just saying, we all can't be on the same page within the 3 seconds that we have to figure it out.
Okay, then that's fine. We can just do 1 and 3 then. That's fine.
Because
I thought that's what I just know there's been scenarios I've had to run up to 2. I just know that has happened. So I've had to be at 2 or 3. So that's all I was thinking, but that's fine.
let me.
We can just do that.
I am curious.
No, it's just an uptime thing. Because you can still go to 1, you'll just be far off.
Yeah, okay. So just 1 and 3 then? That's what we want to
No,
do?
support can do 2 and 3.
Okay then, that's fine. That's fine. However we want to do this. It's a stack, I run to where the group is. So,
According to the rate plan, yeah, it's always been DPS 1, support's always 3, no matter what. But we can pull. I'm ready.
okay. Yeah, 1 and 4 would be the way to get full uptime all the time.
We also don't need full uptime. Yeah.
This is my first time, so please take it easy.
No, but I mean, it's helpful to have it on the off chance something goes weird or rotations go bucky.
Yeah, but I'd prefer
Peace with
going into phase 2 clean.
making your death with all these pieces.
I mean, I would think that would get us the clean result, but yeah, I hear you. Okay, alright. DPS are knocking back. Stack out. Stack out. Spots. Cover towers. Nail Macy. Nail Macy. In both. In both. We can reset this. I didn't see what got. Was that just damage? Or were you missing a person in the stack? Well, yes, that's... Okay. Thank you. Okay. Alright, let's keep going.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
Supports are knocking back. Spread out. Spread out. Spots. Oh, I'm dead. We can just probably reset that because Confetti's gonna kill a few.
Hook, line, and sinker. This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
DPS are knocking back. Spread in. Spread in. Jump up. Okay. Let's just focus up. Get back to B2. And yeah, I did go look at the raid plan. You are right, Ruby. It was always 1 and 3. They just had the supports back out. Which is where I was getting confused. Or where I was misremembering, because we flipped something around there.
Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
DPS are knocking back. Spread in. Spread in the cone. To your spots. Cover your towers. Dante, cat. Dante, cat. In both, in both, in both. I got Leon. Alright, you got it. Never mind. Raid wide.
Did you think you'd won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
Supports are spreading in the cone. Supports are spreading. Supports spread. Watch the statue. Right. Supports will be spreading. Support spread. Right. Nail, Macy. Nail, and Macy. Into the puddle. Mitt, twos. Be aware because of the death. If you need to throw a pot or something, feel free. Just make sure this pushes.
What? There's no way that didn't work.
Alright, look at D. First arrow dropping now.
Still alive?
Second arrow.
Unbelievable.
Confetti's on Bell and Ruby. Bell and Ruby. Get to your spots. Oh, bye. Bye, Macy.
The
We're
fuck
looking at
happened
the
there?
statue. What happened there was when you ran in with your confetti, I'm guessing she was behind you? And your confetti punted her into one of the corners, I think the B3 corner, and it picked her up and just started running her down the train track. Is what I think happened there. Yep. Okay. Here's repo.
He stopped on the forward
No,
corner
I just
of
realized I
3,
had
which
it.
is
That's
where
all it
we're
was.
stopping.
It's okay.
This is my first time, so please take it easy.
Easy fix.
Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
Dude, I have the flu. I cannot be watching every other person in this raid.
Supports are knocking back. Supports are knocking back. Stack out. Stack out. Stack out. Get to your spots. Just do your best. Cover your towers. Bell, Leon. Bell, Leon. Out of both. Out.
We must be missing mid or something.
You're missing a person. You're missing a person there.
Yeah, but I took that at like 30%
Well, I wanted
health.
to ask to check because Leon died 2 pulls in a row, and I don't believe we were missing people in those pulls. So, like, I was gonna ask before we did this pull if we could
well,
check why he's dying.
Alright, let me look at the log then. Let me look at the log.
And we had all people in there.
Yeah, you got overkilled by 20k.
I took it around like 50k health.
Yeah, no, I see that. I'm just looking at something else. Seeing if there's some mid missing there. So, let me see. We have Heart of Light. We have...
Dark Missionary supposed to be up? No, Heart Light's up.
No, Heart of Light's up. We're missing, I'm guessing... Troubadour fell off. That was all. Troubadour was up, it fell off sometime right before.
That's not gonna cover 20k, would it?
Probably not. It's a combination of healing and that. From the confetti. Nope. Okay. Yeah, we just gotta top it up better. That's all. Yeah, I think we just need to make sure we top up there. Yeah, it's okay. The Troubadour shouldn't be an issue. If people were full health, they would have lived. So we just have to make sure we top up there before the knockback. That's all.
Make your peace with death, because
Which gets a little variable depending on how, like, who has to be where in that scenario. DPS are knocking back, DPS are knocking back, stack in, stack in. Get to your spots. Cover your towers. Ruby, and I have confetti. In both. In both. Yeah. Part of it's just if your healers end up getting in weird tower positions that force us out, it can get a little bit fucky. So you gotta just make sure you get in once you're done, that you get in close to get those heals, so they don't potentially miss you.
Don't you think you won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
DPS out. DPS. DPS spread. Statue. Go right, right, right. DPS will be spreading. DPS spread. Go left. Bell, cat. Bell and cat. Puddle. Twos. Knit. Dante and Macy have the last confettis.
What? There's no way that didn't work.
Look at your arrows and move accordingly. Don't read the arrows, get them where they need to be.
Unbelievable. I really must
Get to your spots. Looking away, looking away, looking away. Stack out. Stack out. Looking away. Alright, it's already pushed.
How boring. Guess I'll have to spice things up. Intriguing. This clearly isn't your
Nice job.
first time.
Tank's doing tank stuff. All the rest of us hanging
This
out.
is meant to be our ultimate encounter. Crafty little bastards, aren't you?
Alright, make sure you mitt. Hang out by your buddy. Be ready to move and move quick. Check to see what group you're in. Towers are at C. First tower. Twos. Rotating counterclockwise. Second tower. We were missing someone in something.
I think
Leon, you were too close. That's the answer. You needed to be further back out.
is Bell too close to the center?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm telling you, Leon's too close. I'm looking at the analyzer. As Macy's live logging, so I can pull it, and Leon's cone shot through the center of the room and hit everybody but me and Nail. Because he was standing, if this was the marker, he was standing like right here. Not on the edge of the tower, but like in the middle of it. So you just need to be booped out. Remember, there will always, for those odd towers, especially for cone, there will always be a healer standing at the back of this tower. It'll either be me or Nail, and we'll always be standing back here. If you're cone, your goal is to always be as close to this healer, or closer to this healer than anybody else. You don't want to go all the way to the edge for risk that you're going to miss the thing, but like if this was the tower, like you could be like right here. Like, basically go to the edge and take, like, a step or two in. And that should be good. Otherwise, all the other positioning looks right. So. Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you. So, like, the sweet spot for cone right there, let me pull a different pole. And I can show you. Okay, so here's a pole where we did it right. If you look and you see... Let's run in general. So you see kind of where I'm standing on that one, where I'm not on the wall, but I'm like... I'm not quite on the wall, but I'm a couple steps off the edge of the tower wall. That's kind of what you're looking to do. Is you're looking to just be a couple steps off the tower wall so that the tank who's standing at the edge of the hitbox for their stack, like where Dante is, then that stack's going to hit all of us, but, you know, I'm closer to Nail than I am to Dante, so it's going to shoot out the back. Does that kind of make sense? Okay. Awesome. Alright, let's just do it again.
Oh, what the hell? Bell wasn't in the stack? Oh, no, no,
He wasn't in the
he
stack.
was in the stack. Yeah, never mind.
That was in the stack. Everything was right, the cone just shot through the middle.
No, okay. Alright.
This is my first time, so please take it easy.
Yep, it'll just take practice, so the more we get there, the better we get at it.
Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
Really nice job with the arrows so far, though. That fix is making that a lot better. Supports are knocking back. Stack out. Stack out. To your spots. Cover the towers. Nail, Leon. Out.
Did you think you won? Oh, no, no, no. We've only just begun.
DPS are spreading in the cone. DPS will be spreading. DPS spread. Look at the statue. Left. Supports are spreading. Support spread. Right. Dante Macy. Into the puddle. Twos. And mid. Bell and Leon have the last confettis.
What? There's no way that didn't work.
Make sure you're looking at D or however you solve this. Move quick.
Still alive? Unbelievable. I really must
Bell, Leon. To your spots for the knockbacks. Look away. Oh, we're just kind of dead. Spread out. You can throw caster LB if you want. I don't think it'll be enough, but
I don't think it's
Yep,
Got
got it. Start raising.
I am
I don't think caster LB is less damage, or I think it's less damage than just my one's opener.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure offhand. That's fine.
Roll up.
Yep. Either way, people are up, so nice push.
things as those are mine to destroy.
Find your buddy, mitt. Make sure you mitt. Figure out what you're doing, first or second group. Start point is 4. Start point is 4. 2s. Tower's rotating counterclockwise. Second tower. It's gonna be past. It's gonna be past baiting on 3. Past baiting on 3. Stack 3. Third set. Third set. Get ready for the swap after. Swap. Fourth set.
I think I cold blasted us.
Possibly. The tower was, the tower was, the left tower was messed up. So, that was part of it, but, I can get you the exact answer. Yeah, set 1 looked good, set 2 looked good, set 3 was a colossal misdirect. I'm just gonna post the picture because I don't even know where to begin with that. So there you go. We could start deciphering that from there, but I'm just gonna post the picture because looking at the picture, Cat was in the wrong tower. Bell was the stack, but was offset, so he didn't hit Dante. I don't know what Nail was offhand because I can't tell. Dante was in the right spot. The DPS were right. Ruby's stack. Where was your Defa? Let me look at the breakdown. The
Looks like
stacks were on Nail and Ruby. Okay,
Looks
so
like
Nail's stack was
Bell
never
was
mind. Nail's
Defa.
stack. Never mind. Nail's stack was right. So the issue here was Cat was in the wrong tower, Bell was in the wrong tower. That's what it was. I didn't see his blue circle. So Nail was in the right spot, but Cat was in the right tower, and Bell was in the left tower. When Bell was supposed to be in the right tower, Cat was supposed to be in the left. That's all it was. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think the big thing to remember about that mechanic, if you follow the pathing, so on that first pathing, like, you and Ruby obviously were in different, well, no, what I'm trying to say is, the tip I'm trying to give you here, Kat, is you don't need to worry about what Ruby is on after an even tower. You don't need to worry about what Ruby is unless you get a stack, because stacks are the only two things that are ever going to match. So, like, in the third set, if you get a cone, Ruby can't be a cone, because odd towers can't have 2 cones. Yeah, no, I get that. I'm just saying, like, that's the thing to keep in mind, is the stacks are the only thing that are going to be a force adjust on the first one, or on the odds, and on the evens, it's the cones and the circles. And on the evens, yeah. Okay, but all good. I think we got it. It also helps to remember, if you're part of that first group, your partner, You'll know where your partner's starting, so you can kind of lock to them before the first cone goes, or the first hit goes out. And that can
Plus,
kind of help you
range
track
never
them.
flexes.
What?
So range never flexes. They're always in the same towers.
Yeah, well, sometimes we'll be in a different spot, but yeah, exactly. We're always kind of going to be in one spot.
Well, DPS range sometimes switch
DPS are
towers.
knocking back.
Oh, do they?
Spread out,
Yep.
spread out, spread out. Get to your spots.
Guess
Lasers,
there's a spot.
towers.
Never mind.
Yeah, they have to cross the
Bell, Leon, in the bacon strip. Everybody has a possibility of adjusting, but only on the odd sets.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Sorry.
You're fine.
Never mind then. Carry on.
Did you think you'd won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
DPS are spreading in. DPS are spreading. DPS spread. Watch the statue. Right. Supports will be spreading next. Stack up. Support spread. Right. Go right. Nail Ruby. Nail and Ruby. Cover the tower. Twos, mid. Dante and Leon.
What? There's no way that didn't work.
Look at your arrows, move accordingly. Second arrow.
Unbelievable. I really must insist.
Dante, Leon. Dante, Leon.
Oh,
It's
fuck
okay, we
that.
lost the confetti. Just get to your spot. It's fine, you didn't kill anybody. So. Looking at the statue, looking at the statue. Stack in. Stack in. Look at the statue. Right. Yeah, we would have been fine on pushing there.
Yes, I am filled with glorious purpose.
Glorious purpose indeed. Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, it's so we have it for this phase is the only reason you'd want to hold it. As if we can take it to a healer LB3, then, which we're almost at in the middle of the towers. But all good. Just keep hitting the boss. Find your buddy, make sure you mitt. Look at your buddy, see what you are. Starting at 3. Starting at 3. Rotating clockwise, second tower. It's going to be past. We're going to stack at 4 next. Stack at 4, past. Third tower. Fourth tower. Guessing we got clipped by the out?
Leon was dead, so that might have just caused it.
Well, I know Leon was dead. I was speaking to what I think happened that killed him, is what I was trying
Oh,
to say.
my bad.
Just wanna see what killed him.
Can we get positioning for that first tower?
Do I have positioning for the first?
Yeah, because that's what killed Leon. He took the
Leon
he took the
died-
cone.
You were out of position.
Yeah, but I want to see how or why, because
Yep, I got you.
feel like I'm not, but because I'm like
You're too
inching-
you're too far from the tower. That's hey, you can see it on this. So like, if you look and see where Nail is standing, you want to stand on the part of the, if it's the circle markers, on the part of the circle closest to the tower.
I thought it
So
was
like for
north
you,
side.
no, it's for you it'll always be on the southwest part of the tower. Like if you were to assume that New North is, you know, now like A or whatever. In this case it was A. You basically always want to be positioned closer to the tower relative to anything else. So like if this was say this was his tower was 4, you always want to be right here. You want to be closer to his tower than anything else. You were up here, which puts you just slightly further away. The other thing to remember is that I'll mention, so you were slightly off there. The other thing I'll mention, if you are those circle AoEs, those big circles, you always want to be at the back of your tower. Like, you should be touching the back of the tower. So, like, if you see what Dante's doing, like, Leon, you're too close to the marker there, you want to be slightly back further. Because
So
if
you
you were
want me
slightly
where this
back
red dot is,
further...
right? Because...
Correct. Yes. Give or take.
Okay.
Your positioning wasn't as... So the thing was, it was a combination of things, if you look at it. Because your positioning, in theory, would have been closer if Leon would have been all the way at the back of the tower. But he wasn't all... Like, if his positioning had mirrored Dante's positioning, then he would have been further... you would have been closer than he would have been, and it would have been fine. So your positioning isn't super duper tight, Ruby. What I'm trying to say is, like, if this was, say, your spot, the closer
No, I get
you're
it.
able
It's
to
just,
get...
I thought we...
Yeah.
I thought there was... The raid plan said something very different then. I'll just...
No.
I know where to go
It
now.
should... Yep. It's the cones are always in the north of their tower.
Well, if it's square, I know where to go, because it's a corner.
Well, no, I'm saying,
But-
like, the cones are always at the northmost part of their tower. In that case, that's what I was saying. That might have been what you were misremembering. But yeah, so, okay. We'll just keep on pulling. We will get there. Yeah, the big thing to remember is, if you are a circle, your job, if you ever have the circle, like, you can call them defas, you can call them point blanks, whatever you want to call them. If you have those, you always need to make sure that you are on the edge of your tower as far away from everyone else as possible. That will always get you in the correct position. And usually that means flexing towards the midpoint of the two, or like the point between the two towers. So like in that case, C. Because you just don't want to ever get shot by something. DPS are knocking back. DPS are knocking back. Spread in. Spread in. Spread in. Get to your spots. Lasers. Towers. Dante and Leon. Dante and Leon. In cone. In the cone. Mitt. Doing a nice job getting there, so we just gotta keep getting there. We'll hang out up by A.
Did you think you won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
DPS are spreading out. Out. DPS are spreading. DPS spread. Watch the statue. Left. Supports are spread. Stack up. Supports are spreading. Support spread. right. Get right. Nail, cat. Nail and cat. Into the puddle. Twos, mitt. Dante, Macy.
What? There's no way that didn't work.
Look at your arrow debuffs. Figure out where you're going. Place your second arrow and then get ready for the stack. Stacks. Dante, Macy. Get into position. Looking away, looking away, looking away. Stack out, looking away. Push that.
Boring. Guess I'll have to spice
Nice
this
job.
up.
I'll get Macy.
Okay, sounds good.
Intriguing. This clearly isn't your
Intriguing.
first time. This is meant to be our ultimate encounter.
Well, I mean, not really, because they had to look away from the statue, but...
Crafty little bastards, aren't you?
Okay, let's make sure we mitt. Mitt, get near your buddies. Watch for stuff. Look at your debuffs, figure out if you're 1 or 2. First tower sets by 3. 2 is coming out. Rotating clockwise, second set. It's gonna be future, we're gonna stack at 2. Future, stacking at 2 after. Stack at 2. Move, third set. Get ready for the swap. Fourth set with your swap. So that's the thing I want to make sure I mention to how do I say this? That I want to make sure is mentioned. When we do that stack, remember we had kind of discussed it at the end of last raid. Your goal is, I'm calling that like where you want to go. You want to get there quick, with the idea being that if this was, say, where we were stacking, everybody should be stacking on this marker, and your goal should be to get there quick. The range are going to be the one person taking a step behind, and the healers should be 1 step inside. Are all the stack odd tower? Yes, stacks only occur on the odd towers. Yeah, no, so that stack mechanic, it basically, the stacks always happen on the odd towers. So that's why I was saying, like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you just kind of got to look at your partner. Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, and ideally, like, the strategy we're doing with the person in front, person in back, is designed to make it quick, or, like, designed to make it helpful, but it's not, like, ideal. Hang on. Let me cook a different thought here. Okay, I'm having a different thought that might make this all a hell of a lot easier of a process. The stacks can only exist... Let me think this through. Trying to think how I could say this right. I mean, we could just do a simple... Because that mechanic is always handled a set way... Okay, I think I've cooked up something that might work better. The easy solution to this problem, instead of doing a range go to the back, supports go to the front, and getting all super fucky with it, if supports get a stack, take a step in. That's the simple answer. That solves that problem without too much issue.
Shit, you're right.
Because we don't care about the cone and the circle. They're busy work that we don't care about. So the solution is everybody stacks, and the supports just need to look, and as you are running to the stack, if you have a circle or a cone, just jump in with the crowd, and if you are a support that has a stack, take a step in front of the party and stop. All that's going to happen is it's going to be real simple. It's going to be a scenario of Dante and I both end up in front of the party, and if Dante and I both end up in front of the party, well, shit, we both know we have stack, so Dante knows he has to adjust. If we all collapse in and all 8 of us are together, the DPS are adjusting. Because there's nobody in front. If one person, either me or Dante, ends up in front, the DPS aren't adjusting. There's no adjust. That's the simple answer. The supports just stack in front.
You're right. Because if there's only if there's 2 supports, there's always a flex.
Because if both supports have the stack, there's a flex. If there's no support, that's a flex on the DPS. Because it means I would have to have a cone or circle, and you would have to have a cone or circle. Yeah. Or same scenario, Bell and Nail would both have to have cone and circle, because neither of them are in front of the party. Which means, running it through, both the DPS have to have a stack at that point in time.
Smart shit.
So that solves the problem. And so instead of trying
DPS,
to move people...
what are we doing?
You just stack.
You do nothing.
Wherever I call the stack, you guys just all go and stack. And all of you just go and stack together, and basically Dante and I just move, or Nail or Bell, or whichever one of us, after that second tower resolves, you just look at what you have, and if you have a stack, you stand where we're putting the healers, which is one step in front of everybody else. One of 3 things is going to happen. You're going to have 2 stacks, tells the supports they need to adjust. You're going to have no one in front, which means the DPS are both the stacks. Or you're going to have 1 support in the front, which means there is 1 support stack and 1 DPS stack, and there's no adjust. You don't care if your buddy's a cone or a circle, because... Okay, hang on. Hang on, let me... It's... Yeah, I mean, I think that's the easiest answer for a simple thing. If the goal is to get people to move quick, to get them in position for the stack, that's going to be the easiest way to tell you if there's an adjust without any real thought process.
So if a DPS has a stack, they don't do anything different?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it literally all that I'm doing is I'm just saying for every time we stack for past and future, all 4 DPS just stack together. And you are going to stack together every time with the support and the healer that do not have a marker over their head. And then it's literally just on the support, the 2 supports that are taking those towers, to look at themselves and go, did I get a stack? If I got a stack, you stand in front of the party for when we stack to bait the kick. You stand a step in front of the party. And that literally tells you if there's an adjust based on that one motion. because you're either going to have both supports standing in front, which means, cool, you've got 2 stacks. That tells me, like, if I go and I stack on top of Dante, he now knows we both have a stack. So he's been told there's an adjust without any thought, which also inherently tells the DPS there is no adjust because the 2 stacks are both standing in front of them. And at that point, the DPS were a cone in a circle, so I don't really care about each other anyway. If Dante and I both get cone and circle, we're going to go stack with the party, which means there's no stacks in front of the party, which tells the DPS, hey, there's a tight clump of 8 people. You have to adjust because you're both of the stacks. And if, say, only I'm standing in front of the party, that tells everybody there's no adjust because I'm a stack and the other stack has to be inside the clump, which means they're a DPS. Which means there's a DPS and a support stack, so Dante and Dante would, in theory, have either the circle or the cone at that point, and the DPS that's matching would have the stack. But they can see their partners not standing outside of the group, so they don't have to think about them. It's a very dumb way to cook this out, but I think it's going to get us the best result.
Leon, you don't have to do anything. You just stack
Yep.
and do nothing.
So, Leon, you just stack with the party. When I call past or future, just go stack wherever's called. You don't got to think about it.
It's not our problem.
Yep. Pretty much. It's an ineloquent solution to a problem, but it should work. DPS are knocking back. Stack out. Stack out. Get to your spots. Cover towers. Nail and cat. Out of both. Out. Out, out, out. Mitt. DPS will be spreading. We're in the cone. DPS spread. Look at the statue. Right. Supports are spreading. Support spread. Left. Ruby, and I have confetti. Cover the puddle. Mitt. 2s. Nail and cat. Nail and cat have confetti. Get to your spots. Looking at the statue, looking at the statue. Spread in. Alright, it's pushed. Wait for the auto and then Dante jump off. And And then Bell, you could also do that if you need to. Yeah, new arrow is so much nicer.
Your first time.
It's so much better.
This is meant to be.
Have you seen other people teleport? Because it looks like they're going all crazy directions, but it still works. Because I saw
Yeah.
you take one and you're going diagonal, but it works.
So it's the corners. The corners are super fucking crooked all the time. Because, like, I don't think the game knows how to project you in a direct, like, 90 degree in a circle. Because I've noticed the same thing. It's very weird. Alright, look at your buddy, figure out what you're doing. First towers are at 2. First towers are at 2. Rotating counterclockwise, second ones. It's future, we're going to go to 3. Gonna go to 3, future, go to 3. Something happened there.
Should have been a swap. Oh no, I fucked that up. No, I did not fuck that up.
No, I
That's
think
flex.
Leon had cone and they went to
The back spot?
yeah.
Maybe? Okay.
I saw 2 people back there, that's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, I had the
Sure.
Then yes. Okay, then we know what happened, so we're all good.
I mean, you do just for the odds.
Yeah. The best thing to remember about it is,
This is my first time, so please take it
what
easy.
do you call it? The best thing to remember is just whenever it's or odds is the only time that the cone will be in the back.
Because I am making your death with all these.
And that will only happen at the start or after a past and future. I don't know if
But
that
I remember that weird adjustment for rust range. Is
Plus,
it's literally
yeah,
the odd one out, as in you go to the. It's the only weird one that you have to go out for.
DPS are knocking back, stack in, stack in, stack in. Get to your spots. Now we can reset.
Oh yeah,
yes,
DPS
and
never
that.
does. You're right.
There's never a cone in the back right tower.
You always
Okay.
be near our
It's
cone
fine.
or our tower in
follow.
some way, except that odd one out.
This is my first time, so please take it easy.
Yeah, only support does that weird shit for the cone.
Yep.
There can never be a cone in the back right tower.
Quick now, make your peace
Yeah.
with death, because I am making your death with all these pieces.
DPS are knocking back. DPS are knocking back. Stack in. Stack in. Stack in. Cover your towers. Nail and Leon. Nail and Leon. In the cone. In the cone. Let's reset. Let's reset that one.
Come back, Belle.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I am making your death with all these pieces.
DPS are knocking back. DPS are knocking back. Spread out. Spread out. Spread out. Your spots. Cover your towers. Nail Ruby. Nail Ruby in the bacon. In the bacon. You got Leo, or you got Leo.
I also forgot if physical range die, that means they just miss the heal. Usually.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just surprised he missed a heal.
Leon, after you take your tower, like your laser beam, are you running in or are you running out?
DPS are spread out. DPS are spread out. DPS spread. Watch tower, go right, go right. DPS are spread. DPS spread. Right, I have confetti, cat has confetti. Me and cat. Right. Into the puddle. Twos.
There's no way that didn't work!
Into your first position. Second position.
Unbelievable! I really must insist.
Nail Leon. Nail and Leon. To your spots. Looking at the statue. Looking at the statue. Stack out. Look at the statue. Just LB it. To be safe, LB it.
Guess I'll have to spice things up. I'm afraid that's all I have
Still
time
wasn't
for
enough.
today. Bye bye now.
Still wasn't enough. That's okay. I'm going to take a look at it, Cat, at break. We have like a couple minutes before we usually take it, so I'm just going to take a look at it at the break. As I'm guessing it's just an overkill, I'm just not sure what's getting him, so I just need to take a look at it to see. DPS are knocking back. Stack out, stack out, stack out. To your spots. Cover your lasers. I have confetti. Ruby had confetti out. Mitt.
Did you think you'd won? Oh, no, no, no. We've only just begun.
Supports are spreading out. Out. Supports are spreading. Left. DPS are spreading. back up. DPS or spread. DPS spread now. Left. Bell Macy. Bell Macy. Huddle. Twos.
What? There's no way that didn't work.
Look at your arrows.
Still alive? Unbelievable.
I have it. Ruby has it.
You die.
Two spots. Looking away, looking away. Stack in. Stack in, looking away. Alright, it's pushed.
Oh,
Nice
boy.
job.
Guess I'll have to spice things up. Intriguing. This clearly isn't your first time. This is meant to be our ultimate encounter. Crafty little bastards, aren't
Alright,
you?
make sure you get mid out. Mid. Look at your buddy. Towers are at B as in boy. First set. Rotating clockwise. Second set.
2 stack.
Yep. Yep. Bye, world. Okay. Yes, you were just a titch too far back.
So I think
40. Then we'll come back up.
stack can also move slightly off the ring and should be still okay.
Yes. So it's all a. Let's see. That was right. Is it that there already? Oh, clone bait. Okay. So. Yeah. What we really want to do is make sure. Because, like, the stack is big. So you basically want to make sure you're kind of directly in between the person in the back and the other person. Just looking at the other poles. You don't want to be touching the you don't want to be touching the ring. You want to be like just outside of it. Or like I said, it's one or the other. You can be touching it. You just need to make sure that you see what your cone buddy's doing. Because if your cone buddy's all the way on the edge, then that's going to be fine. But if you're up, you know what I mean? If your cone buddy is up further, you know, you kind of just have to play around it a little bit. For consistency's sake, I would say just always put the stack like a step off the ring on the left side, and then it'll cover the whole tower, so it won't matter where that person is. That's what it's looking like to me, at least. Tower, okay. Okay. See if everybody's back. Oh god, you're Mario now.
It's a me, a Mario.
But you're not a black mage.
That's
Feel
okay.
like Mario
I'm
would
not
be a
Fire
black
Mario
mage.
right now.
But then shouldn't you be a dragoon?
I suppose. Now I'm
Because you're
Fire
jumping.
Mario.
But where's the penguin Mario glam?
That's too tough.
Or Tanuki Suit Mario, but that might put you on a list.
Hey, what's that? Doesn't Monk have an AoE that makes you like slide around or something?
The one that makes you jump to people?
No, not
Or-
that one. I thought it was like a breakdancing thing, but you can't chain
Oh.
it outside combat.
Yes, you can. Where's the button?
Isn't it 4-point Fury or something?
This one?
Yeah, what's that? Oh, do I need
4-point
the
Turn on form shift. Hit form
Yeah.
shift so you can hit any button, and then
where is
you can
that
break
button?
dance. Because yeah, form shift gives you 30 seconds of you can hit any button. Well, Macy's moving, so I'm assuming she's good. So whenever Dante's back, we'll be good to go. Okay. Back to your classes. Okay, fine. You're going as a monk then. Godspeed. That ain't gonna end well for you.
I could not ever see Macy play a monk.
I don't think monk would be that bad, honestly.
The-
It's just
the moment-
samurai with like less steps.
The moment her pixel leaves melee range, you're just gonna hear a
Okay. Fix your party list if you need to. Anything else you need to do? Check your food. Alright, let's try to get through towers. So just be safe if you have to downtime some while you're practicing mechanics and tracking your buddies. Do your best to do so.
Yeah, and I
It's
was
not
just
Mario.
like this during P12.
No, he's not Mario. He's a member of that one frickin' soccer team that played in the World Cup today. That lost to Portugal. Where if you check the Wikipedia page, half of them are part-time plumbers.
Interesting. No wonder they lost.
Yeah, no, they were just like, man, they literally just sent Ronaldo out to beat up on a bunch of plumbers. This is kind of ridiculous. Supports are knocking back. Spread out. Spread out. Get to your spots. Lasers. Bell Macy. Bell Macy out. Out, out, out. Mitt. I'll hang out up by A.
You think you won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
Supports are spreading in the cone. In the cone. Supports are spread. Support spread. Right. DPS are spread. DPS spread. Right. Cat and I have confetti. Puddles. Into the puddle. Twos. Macy, Dante. Have confetti. Move quick. Macy and Dante have confetti. First arrow. Second arrow. Get to your spots. Looking at the arrow, looking at the arrow. Spread in the in the bacon. Jesus, confetti's not a thing. Alright, it's pushed. I got cat. Or yeah, I'll grab cat.
Guess I'll have to spice things up.
I was looking at the arrow, boss.
This clearly isn't
I don't
Which one?
your first time.
I don't believe you.
This is meant to be our ultimate encounter. Crafty little bastards, aren't you?
Alright, make sure you mitt. Be extra careful. Focus on following your buddy and your mechanics. Look at your marker. First set, we're at D. D is in dog. Rotating clockwise. Second tower. Second tower, rotating clockwise. It's going to be past. Past. We are stacking at A. Past. We are stacking at A. Third set. Third set. Get ready for the swap. Third set.
We
then
ate the
swap.
cone in the right tower. Which there's
Yeah, the cone,
right
the
tower.
cone and the point blank got turned around. Yep, that's all. Because I was baiting cone and got hit by the point blank, so
Yeah.
the cone and the point blank just got flipped around.
Just gotta remember odd towers. Cone left, death or right.
As Ruby said, the odd one's out. Go watch Suaboy videos till your eyes bleed, so you never forget.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I am making your death with all these pieces.
DPS are knocking back. DPS are knocking back. Stack out. Stack out. Get to your spots. Laser beams. Nail Macy. Nail and Macy in both. In both. In both.
Cat, I don't know how you did not get hit by that.
You mitt.
Jumped out of it.
On my screen, on that first knockback, you were under that too. Yeah, you were 100% in that fucking ice. I just didn't want to say anything in the middle of calls, so I was waiting.
Okay.
Think you've won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
Supports are spreading in the cone. Supports are spreading in the cone. Supports spread. Right, supports will be spreading again. Support spread. Right. Dante, Ruby. Dante and Ruby. Puddle. Top ups and twos.
What? There's no way that didn't work.
Bell and Cat have the last confettis. Bell and Cat have the last confettis.
Still alive?
Second arrow, and then Bell and Cat have confetti. Bell and Cat have confetti. Get to your spots. Looking at the arrow. Looking at the arrow. Stack in the bacon. Look at the statue. I don't know why I keep calling it an arrow, but it's okay.
Look at Macy.
Get them up.
I didn't look at it.
You don't say.
Intriguing. This clearly isn't your first time.
I fucking backpedaled my ass into it.
Our ultimate encounter.
Okay. For now, just focus on mechanics. Try to get through this whole thing.
Crafty little bastards, aren't you?
I think you can start midding. Look at you and your buddy, see what you are. Towers are at D as in dog. Twos. Rotating counterclockwise, rotating counterclockwise. Future, we're going to go to A as an apple. Future, we're going to go to A as an apple after. Stack at A. I took the cone. Third tower. Fourth tower. It's passed. Stack between them after. Stack between them at B. Say it was gonna go well. I just said do it here. Have my stack. Nice. That's my best guess, yeah.
That's rude. It like killer LBs us, but we have no idea what the fuck our markers are.
You gotta remember them.
Like, would they still be what they were when we died?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they wouldn't have changed.
But didn't we come up in an odd tower?
Yes. Macy, is the log thing still running?
Supposed to be. Yeah, it's still running.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, it was just taking a second. Yes. So, looking at it... Yeah, you just needed to be up closer to the... Yep, just got to be close to the edge. So just remember, if you're that cone, you want to be as close to the edge of the tower as you can towards where the person baiting your thing is. Okay, let's keep going. Because that's all it was. Because that went goofy, and then the kicks were all fine-ish. But then everything else went sideways from there. So...
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
Supports are knocking back. Supports are knocking back. Spread out. Spread out. Spread out. Spread out. Get to your spots. Lasers. Cat and I have confetti. In the cone. In the cone. Mitt.
Don't you think you've won? No, no, no. We've only just begun.
DPS are spreading out. Out of the cone. DPS are spread. DPS spread. Look at the statue. Left. Supports are spread. Stack up. Support spread. Left. Dante, Ruby. Dante, Ruby. Into the puddles. Twos, Mitt. Leon and Nail. That's the last one.
What? There's no way that didn't work.
Alright, look at your arrows, move quick. First arrow,
Still alive?
second arrow,
I really must
nail Leon. Nail and Leon. To your spots. Looking away, looking away. Spread in, look away. Spread in, look away. Let's push this.
Guess I'll have to spice
Get them
things
up.
I'll get me.
All I saw was headless chickens.
Intriguing. This clearly isn't your first time. This is meant to be our ultimate encounter.
But were you headless at your marker?
No.
Crafty little bastards, aren't you?
Alright, make sure you mitt. Mitt, be careful. Just follow your movements through. Don't worry so much about damage yet. Worry about getting where you need to get to on time. Look at your stuff. Ours are starting at C. Alright, second tower. Into position. It's going to be past. We're going to go to B as in boy after. Past, B as in boy after. Move, third one. Dante, you and I are both stacks.
Wow.
And then fourth would be past, just stack it A.
You can see.
Would it be easier? I don't know if you're okay, if this would be easy for you, Ash, or not for callouts, but just say 2 supports or 2 DPS, and that would tell us 2 supports have stack marker or 2 DPS have stack marker. Or you could say 1 and 1.
Yeah, I can give it a shot.
I don't know if that helps or is that if that's too much for you or something.
I can give it a shot. Can't guarantee it's going to go great, but I can give it a shot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually really hard to see when it's past end.
Yeah. I don't envy you guys having to look at that.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely not a simple adjust to watch for.
I feel like if I had to watch it, I'd just be turning off all effects.
Now keep in mind I'm playing with all effects on.
Yeah,
so
I don't know how you play that.
This has been hilarious. This dude loves his effects. DPS are knocking back. DPS are knocking back. Stack out. Stack out. Stack out. Lasers. I have one, cat has one. Me and cat. In the bacon. In the bacon. See, it's funny, most of the time the effects don't catch me. Every once in a while I get a really funny summoner effect, but that's about it.
Yeah, those can be annoying at times.
Alright, up by A.
Don't you think you've won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
DPS are spreading out. DPS spread. With the tower. Left. Supports will be spread. Stack up. Supports are spread. Support spread. Left. Dante, Macy. Dante and Macy. Huddle. I have it, Leon has it for the next one. Twos.
There's no way that didn't work.
Alright, watch for arrow. Or, well, watch your arrow, rather. It's on me and it's on Leon.
Still alive? Unbelievable.
I have confetti, Leon has confetti.
You die.
Get to your spots. Looking at the statue, looking at the statue. Stacks out, stacks out, stacks out, look at the statue, He's already pushed, so. Yeah, indeed, Kefka, indeed.
Starting to annoy me that he has two lines that say this.
Isn't your first time.
Yep. Right here.
Yeah.
This is your first time. This is meant to. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
nobody said he was good at words. Me at poisoning water.
No, Scion. Don't do it.
Okay. Make sure you mitt. Be extra careful. Look at your group. Towers are at D. Towers are at D. There's no swaps. Going clockwise, we are going to be heading to C as in cat. Bait at C as in cat. Bait at C, there would have been no swaps there. Go through. Third tower.
I did not make that
Stack
base.
on this side. Fourth one, there'd be a swippy swap. You got shot by a cone. Yes, so I think from what it looked like. Alright, it's like give me 23.
First or second tower?
Second tower.
So that would have
So-
been
Yeah, so what
Support
happened
side.
there was I needed to be a step further in, and Nail needed to be a step further in. So remember, when you are baiting his kick, or when you're baiting that cone, I'll use Carby for this. So like, say you're there, you need to be standing on the edge, like the very edge of your tower, on the inner line, like where Carby's standing. Don't stand back here. If you're back here, there's a high possibility you could be closer to the person eating your spread, or that's doing their spread, and the cone will go wild. You need to be on the inner line of the two, and you need to be there. The other thing that can be done, that I will mention, that can be helpful for the spreads, is you're trying to put distance between yourselves. So I'll snip the picture so this can be a little bit more easily explained. But you want, so if you look at where like where Leon, you and Belle are standing there, you guys can both be shifted more towards one. That will actually put you further away from the cone and will reduce that margin for error. If what I'm saying makes sense. Because if you think about it, like, you want to go to the back of your tower, but you want to be as, basically, how do I say this? You want to be opposite of the person in the tower with the cone. So if you look at, like, where Macy's standing, your goal is to be, you know, basically mirror opposite of her, which for you is just like, for Leon, it's just a step to the side, and then, like I said, it's not much, but you can kind of shift towards whatever markers between the two to give yourself a little bit more spacing. But, okay, we'll just keep on trucking along. Yep, so just remember, inside of the thing for that stack, or for that cone. And we'll be all good.
Quick now, make your peace with death, because I am making your death with all these pieces.
Also, I think standing back is better than going forward. You stack. It's easier to see.
You're saying behind?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. DPS are knocking back. Spread in. Spread in. I'm just dumb. And I mistimed that, so we can reset. That was gonna go bad. My brain moved in and didn't move out for the laser after I threw the heal. Yeah, the hard part about the moving back is it does make the healer bait a little bit goofy. But, okay.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I am making your death with all these pieces.
DPS are knocking back. Stack in. Stack in. To your spots. Cover towers. Oh. Ignore Nail.
I was gonna die.
Nail, run away. Yep. Yep. No, that's fine. I just wasn't expecting you to jump right there.
Oh, sorry.
So I couldn't make the call to have him get the confetti away from the tanks fast enough. I figured you just ride the knockback across. But then again, I suppose if it gave you the confetti and you
I
didn't
had
it
it.
mattered anyway.
So I would, yeah, just
Oh, I
shitty thing
understand.
on
That
my
makes
part.
sense. That's okay. Shit happens.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
Supports are knocking back. Stack in. Stack in. Get to your spots. Lasers. I have it. Macy has it. In the cone. In the cone. In the cone. In the cone. Yep, if you want to jump now, you're good. I'll get you up. Alright, we'll head up by A.
Did you think you won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
Supports are spreading out. Out. Supports are spreading. Support spread. Tank Buster, watch the statue. Left, supports will be spread. Ugh, Jesus. Stack up, supports are spread. Support spread. Right. Right. Bell, Leon. Bell and Leon. Backing back across into the puddle. Twos, top ups.
What? There's no way that didn't work.
Confetti's on Dante and Macy. Dante and Macy. Second arrow.
Unbelievable.
Dante Macy.
You must insist you die.
To your spots. Looking at the statue. At the statue. Spread out. Spread out. Look at the statue. Alright, throw the LB. LB. LB.
Boring. Guess I'll have to spice things up.
We made that.
This clearly isn't
Yeah,
your
we would have,
first
but
time.
Like before it connected, it was at 14.9.
yeah, I know.
This is meant to
I
be
would rather just see the phase, so
Like we need
just
it.
throw
Right
it to be safe. Right, exactly. I'd rather just throw it now if we need it. Just to make sure we see the phase.
crafty little bastards, aren't you?
No, okay, calm down, cat.
Make sure you met.
Yep. Get by your buddy. Take a quick look at what you're doing. First tower's 3. Rotating clockwise. Second tower. It's going to be passed. We're going to stack at 2. We're going to stack at 2. Stacking at 2. There's no swaps. Third one, get into position. Fourth one, swap. Be stacking at 3 next. Stacking at 3. Why'd your buddy die? I can tell you in a second. Once the log updates, I can tell you why your buddy died. Your buddy died because he was closer to you than Ruby was, and he got shot by the cone.
Whose fault was it? Did I get there late? Does he need to be on the edge? Is Ruby out of position? Like, of the millions of things that could go wrong.
Ruby looks fine. It looked like you were in between the two lines, not on the inner line, maybe? That's about all I can see.
That's...
Leon's more or less kind of matching what I'm doing, so... I mean, he could have been a step closer to the side, but...
It looks like I could be further to the right.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think you just could have been a bit further up on the inside.
I can't tell exactly where your pixel is, Macy, because you're doing Viper jumpy thingies. So, I don't know.
Don't worry about that. I moved there late, which is why I asked. We can pull.
Yeah, no, you're okay, Leon.
I saw what Leon was late, so I thought I was left cone, and so I moved into my spot at the last moment, which is why I was asking where it's at.
Let's bolt. We'll bolt. Yeah, no, Leon, you were fine. Your positioning was okay. If you kind of see what I was doing, you can kind of do the same thing, and you're basically right there. So you're okay. Yeah, it's literally just those cones have to be right on the edge of the tower and right on the middle ring, or like the inner ring, to make that bait proper. Otherwise, it gets real fucky. Like, all the baiters should be inside the double ring, and the two people that are baiting cones should be, like, touching that inner ring. So that the clones stack as tight as we can get them to stack. DPS are knocking back. DPS are knocking back. Stack out, stack out, stack out. Get to your spots. Cover your towers. I have confetti. Cat has confetti. Out. Alright, we'll hang out up by A.
Did you think you won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
Supports will be spread out of the cone. Supports are spread. Support spread. Right, DPS will be spread. DPS are spread. Stack up. DPS spread. Left. Bell Macy. Bell Macy. Into the puddle. Twos, mitts. I have it, Leon has it.
There's no way that didn't work.
Look at your arrows, move quick.
Still alive? Unbelievable.
I have it, Leon has it.
You die.
Get to your spots. Looking away, looking away, looking away. Stack out. Stack out. I'm just gonna be over here. Just, yep. Just push that. I was not able
I'll
to
get
make
nailed.
that run, so thank you. I will get Dante up, or well, I'll get Bell up and then try to get Dante up once he reappears. Perfect.
This is meant to be our
Who's he
ultimate
autoing?
encounter.
Who's he autoing?
Leon. Yeah, now it's me.
Nope, we got it.
Okay, we're good.
He's got it. Dante got it.
Crafty little bastard.
Yeah, that was my bad. I saw it and tried to adjust. Okay. Make sure we mitt. Mitt, be extra careful. Remember, inner line if you have an even cone. Inner line. Look at your debuff. See what you are. Get to your spots. 2s are coming out. First set. Rotating counterclockwise. Second set. It's going to be passed. We're going to go to 3. We're going to go to 3 next. Go to 3. Passed. There's no swaps. No swaps. Third set.
We ate the cone.
Fourth set.
At least it looked like.
8. The cone.
Although I'm not sure how.
I need to
It
leave
looked
that
like we,
again.
yeah, it looked like we got shot by something, but it doesn't make sense that only me and Leon would die.
Out on yeah, I need to. Let me double check that. Because I was the cone there,
Yeah, no, double check that. Maybe I saw it wrong.
and I'd be really surprised if that cone shot wild, but I'm not going to say it didn't.
I might have just saw it wrong. It just looked like we got shot in the face by something.
First set good, second set good, third set.
There's a third tower. Me and Leon were the
No, I
stack,
know, I'm looking at it. You died because you and Leon got kicked in the face by a clone.
So the cones weren't. Oh. No, can I see the picture? Can I see the picture? I have an idea what might have happened.
You were too far up, but yes, I can send you the picture. There you go. Yeah. Because
So
of how the 4 clones faded.
Yeah, that's the reason why. Okay, so this is something that we've all been doing. When we take those stacks, we've all been like kind of hanging, like taking the stack out here. But the raid plan says we need to be over here, and that's why.
Yep.
We need to be to the like northwest of the stack of the tower, and that's why, because of the kicks.
Yeah, and
Yep.
also you can't be in the corner like that. You gotta be in more, so the cone doesn't kill Bell as well.
Wait, what? On which part?
When
Oh no,
or-
Cat's position's fine.
That's
For
where
the
he's supposed to
stack?
be for the stack. Yeah.
Yeah, Cat's fine. Leon and Macy
that's
just
not a
needed to
cone.
be closer to. No, that's the point. The circle. The cone's
Yeah,
me
it's-
and Nail, and we're fine.
Can you show me the baits from Tower 2?
The baits from Tower 2.
Yeah, the cone, the clone baits.
Can't you see it in the photo there? Or is that not
I
it?
want to see where we, like, where all the inside people were. Were we all inside the hitbox? Because those clones look...
They were all inside the hitbox, more or less.
Okay, you can just pull.
There's your image, but they were fine. The clones were fine. The clones were fine. They baited fine. There's always going to be a very small amount of safe spot depending on where they hit.
Yeah,
Because
we
if you
take
look
that
at it-
inside.
If you look at it, Dante was fine. Cat needed to be on the inner ring. He was on the outer ring, but it all worked out. And then you and Bell were fine. So, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just
We
keep
just need to
trucking
take that stack where the raid plant says to take it.
Yeah, you just need to be. Basically, everything kind of shifts towards that midpoint between the towers, with the exception of the people baiting cones. So kind of use that as your guiding point to getting into position. Is in between the towers is always your friend. And if you ever were like wondering what the movement is, one thing you can do is you can literally set the bots to spectator mode and just watch them move, and they move according to the raid plan. And it's real helpful for seeing where they stand.
Yeah, no, I did it with the bots that way, but we never really got far enough in to see the consequences of not doing it right there.
DPS are knocking back, spread in. Spots. Bell Macy in the cone. In the cone. Mitt. Hang out up by A.
Think you've won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
Supports are spreading in the cone. In the cone, supports are spread. Support spread. It's okay, I gotcha. Don't know how that killed you, so it must have just been damage, but... DPS are spread. DPS are spread. Get to the right. Get to the right. Confetti's mean cat. Mean cat. Into the puddle. Twos. Three hits. 2, 3. Alright, watch your arrows, move quick. First arrow.
Unbelievable.
Second arrow. Dante Macy. Dante Macy. Looking away, looking away. Stack out, looking away. Stack out, looking away. Alright, make sure to push this. Nice job.
Yes, I am filled with glorious purpose.
Oh. Fuck you, you stupid clown.
What happened? Oh, what? We failed.
We failed, yeah.
What did we fail?
We didn't have all 8 puddles.
Oh, interesting. Oh, because of the death.
Yep. I was like, what? What a joke.
Alright, let's go see a cutscene.
Yep, alright. Make sure you mitt. Be safe. Remember what we've talked about with positioning. It is the most important part of this phase. Look at your things. Figure out what you're doing. First tower's at C. C is in cat. 2's coming in a second. Second towers. Past. We're going to be stacking on D as in dog. Stacking on D as in dog. There would not have been a swap there. Third set. I don't know what killed you there. Because the cone shot right.
Cat says whatever, it's his fault.
No, you're fine. I just am trying. I'm saying the cone shot right. That's why I was confused. Okay, we can pull though. If need be, I can analyze
This is
mid-pull.
my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
Yes, he got hit by your clone. That's why he died. Alright. Supports are knocking back. Stack in, stack in, stack in. Get to your spots. Towers. Me and Ruby. In the bacon. In the bacon. Spots. Or, well, mitt, rather. Then get away from the tank. I'll hang out up by A.
Did you think you won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
DPS are spreading out. Out. DPS are spread. DPS spread. Look at the tower. Go right. DPS are spread again. DPS are spread again. DPS spread. Right. Nail Leon. Nail and Leon. Into the puddle. Twos. Knit.
What? There's no way that didn't work.
Alright, watch your arrows, move quick. Drop your second arrow.
Unbelievable. I really must
Dante and Cat. Dante and Cat. Get to your spots. Looking away, looking away, looking away. It finally happened. Spread in the bacon. It finally happened. Okay.
What happened?
See if they can get us up, and then I'll explain after.
filled with glorious purpose.
There was a change I was thinking about having us make because I was waiting for it to happen, and it just hadn't yet. I'll work on getting Leon up.
Where do they come from? And where do they go?
Not sure why we failed, but that's okay.
One of the corners
Get
was
to
fucked.
your
That's
spot.
how I died.
Oh, gotcha.
Arrows got deleted.
No, you didn't die. You didn't die because of the corner. You died because of something else.
The corner arrow was fucked up, so Bell meleeed.
All right, look at your stuff. First tower. They're rotating clockwise. Second tower. It's going to be future. We're going to stack at 2. Stack at 2.
I'm at 2.
Move through. Third one. Yeah, we were just off on the mate went all fucky because I died. No, the reason you died wasn't Bell. I don't think, was it?
Yeah, because whoever did our corner didn't do it correctly, Bell didn't teleport far
okay.
away enough, and then he came and hit me.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Never mind
Yeah,
then.
He
Okay.
got deleted.
Okay, no, what I thought happened was I hit this, bounced, landed next to you, and server tick hit you before I came out of the berserk.
Oh.
So,
That's what I thought happened, but if Bell ran back, then that's what would have killed you. So, we're good to pull.
I don't think that can.
I don't think it should be able to happen, but when we saw that that animation of Nail trying to hit Macy in the face as soon as he came out of the arrow, I've been wondering if it's possible.
I don't
We
think
just haven't
Nail
seen
took 4 arrows when that happened.
Peace with death, because I am making your
Yeah, I don't know.
with all these pieces.
I'm not sure. That's okay. DPS are knocking back, spread in, spread in, spread in. Get to your spots. Cover your tower. I have it, Ruby has it. In cone, in the cone.
Hi, Leon.
Yeah, that we can reset. That had to have been...
I have no idea what happened.
It's one of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say he wasn't-
far inside, and
he
he
wasn't in
wasn't
the
in the
stack.
AoE.
Yep. Because remember, the confetti doesn't hurt the person that it hits, but it does, or like it doesn't hurt much, but it does hurt everyone else. And we had 2 DPS at full health, so
No, yeah, I just saw him slide, our bodies slide together to the same spot, so.
Their first time, so please take it easy.
that's okay.
Quick now, make your peace with death, because I am making your death with all these pieces.
DPS are knocking back. Spread in, spread in, spread in. Lasers. Bell Ruby, Bell Ruby. In cone, in cone, in cone.
Don't you think you've won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
DPS are spreading out of the cone. DPS are spreading. DPS spread. Look at the tower. Right. DPS are spread. DPS spread. Left. Nail Leon. Into your tower. Twos, mitt.
What? There's no way that didn't work.
Dante and Macy are the last 2 confettis.
Still alive? Unbelievable.
Dante and Macy have confetti.
I really must insist you die.
Get to your spots. That's okay.
No. Ignore that.
I was gonna say we're fine. Stack, looking away. Out, looking away.
Oh, I saw it wrong.
Alright, that's fine. Start getting people up.
Here, Leon.
I'll grab Bell.
Mark.
Intriguing. This clearly isn't your
I don't know why I thought I saw the lightning was
I was
fake.
gonna say, Ruby, I was the D1 corner. I was like, I'm pretty sure my corner was fine.
No, Macy asked what corner was last time, and it was that I misinformed.
Oh, I think you were saying just now. I was like, I thought my corner was fine. It looked okay.
bastards, aren't you?
Alright. Okay. Just make sure you mitt. Be extra careful. Stuff hurts. Make sure you follow the mitt plan as best you're able. Look at your groups. Find the first tower. Into position. Ow.
Get him, Leon.
Because odd cones go to the back of the room. Even cones are towards the middle. If you get an odd cone, you have to disconnect. Nail was baiting the cone. There's always going to be on an odd tower. There will always be a healer standing right outside of the tower, behind it, because the cone baits to the closest person. So you'll always, on an odd tower, if you're cone, you'll always have a healer right next to you. We're basically there to ensure that you can be in the stack without the cone going wild and killing someone. Yeah, no, I saw you start to go there, and then you backed out, and I was like, I saw what was happening, but yeah. Yeah, odd cones are always in the back of the room. And the easy way you can kind of identify that is on an odd tower, there will always be some stack standing on the edge of the edge of the boss's hitbox, like I was. That's how you can kind of tell at a glance if it's odd. The other thing to remember is if you see a tank standing at the north side of the tower, like inside of the tower, that only happens on an odd. Yep. Why I highly recommend simming. Because if you sim this for like a short amount of time, you'll get really good.
Tasty.
Yeah, that's the other one. Is this mechanic is a lot like it's a lot like, say, like Hello World or the other stuff. Like, you only really care about your partner, and everyone else you kind of just you go to where you're pretty sure you need to be, and if they're wrong, we'll know they're wrong, and we'll figure it out and we can fix around it. Right, I know. I'm saying, like, if you knew you were there and you went to the spot. Okay. Alright, let's do it. It's all good. The big key is the first movement should always be pretty quick and easy to get to, because you'll never have an adjust. So the first move you should be able to identify what you have, where you're going.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
Alright, we got tether coming out. DPS are knocking back. Spread in, spread in, spread in. To the wall.
This is my first time, so please take it easy.
Boo.
Quick now,
Ruby, you just like telling jokes in here because he always laughs at them, right?
death with all these pieces.
You always get the Kefka laugh at any joke you tell.
I didn't even think of that.
DPS are knocking back. Stack in, stack in, stack in. Spots. Cover towers. Nail, cat. Nail and cat. In the bacon. I got the raise. Here we went.
Did you think you won? Oh, no, no, no. We've
Okay,
only just
sounds good.
begun.
In, supports are spreading. Supports spread. Left, DPS will be spreading second time. DPS spread. Left, I have it, Macy has it. Puddle.
Belle, stop trying to die.
Nail and Ruby have the last set.
There's no way that didn't work. Still alive? Unbelievable! I really must insist you die.
Nail and Ruby have this. To your spots. Looking away. Looking away. Spread out. Spread out, look away. Spread out, look away. Alright. Push this, we need like 3%. So
Have to spice things up. I'm afraid that's all
Lame.
yep.
15.1. Dude, Ash,
Yep,
you
yeah,
went on a
that's-
wanker's curve of a trip.
Yeah, the arrows were really fucky there. Yeah. No, that's okay. Alright. Just keep on going. Yeah, no, the arrows were all kinds of spread out there, so.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these.
It's not fair. He laughs at everything. Supports are knocking back. Spread in. Spread in. Spots. Towers. Dante, Leon. Dante and Leon. In both. In both. In both. Well, if you want to jump your aid. Or, well, no, you have to take this, never mind. Yeah, just play it out. Auto attack, do your thing. Thank you.
Did you think you won? No, we've only just begun.
Supports will be spreading in the cone. What? Supports are spreading. Oh. Oh, wait. This could get interesting then.
Request pair on Macy real quick.
Bye, party. Ow. That is... Yeah, that's fine. It's 5 minutes, that's fine.
Sorry, Val, it's not right time anymore. You have to repair yourself.
Damn, got him. That's okay. Like I said, we just got to get better at getting through that, getting through those things. As I said, I have a party up every day. I'm here for an hour before raid. So, if there's anything you're not comfortable with, hop on in. We can go over it. We also have the Sim channel out there. I highly encourage people to download it if you haven't, and utilize it. It is very good and will make a lot of the practicing that much easier. The more you practice it, the more those positionings will just come naturally to you. Is real good. You can use controller on it. You can use whatever. So it's very helpful with that. If you're not able to sim, that's fine. But like, then I encourage you to hop in before raid, and I will sim it for you, and you can watch it happen, and we go talk it through. But you know, whatever you have to do to prep so that you're in position when the time comes, because that phase is really short. Like, we get through that mechanic and it literally is a tank buster and trines, and then the phase is done. So that one mechanic is the bulk of phase 2. So to the extent you're able to see it and move and kind of get used to the nuance of it, that will be helpful. Because there are a lot of little nuances that maybe don't feel super intuitive, but they will make some general sense. The biggest one I think I'll point out is in an even tower, the stacks distribute one, like, when we take the even towers, the stacks distribute one in each tower. So if, say, you're Dante and we come out of the first mechanic, so like we share a tower the first time, if we get hit and he sees that he has a cone and I have a point blank, there will be no adjust on the next tower. The second he sees the second tower and sees he didn't adjust on an even, if you don't adjust on an even, you'll never have to adjust for a stack on the odd. Because it's impossible for it to give us both a stack in the same tower. So that's one thing that can be very helpful if you're trying to get comfortable with those movements, is understanding the nuance of what will cause those things to happen. Namely, you can only force a stack. You can only force an adjust on an odd tower if you and your partner were in opposite towers for the even tower. If you and your partner are in the same tower on any even tower, you will never be adjusting for a stack on an odd. If you two are in opposite towers, that's when the adjust can actually come into play. So, just little things that the more you practice them, the more they'll come naturally to you. So, either way, we're doing a nice job getting to P2. Like, we're getting there plenty, we just have to execute it a little bit better, which will come with time.
Crazy how, like, looking at our arrows tonight, how, like, bad they were considering the old standard and they were still working.
Yeah, because we just
Considering how-
because we didn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's stupid, but it allows us to create a little bit more in positioning them.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but a little bit.
Yeah, like I said, overall, I think we're getting there. We just gotta, it's nice we're hitting the point where more often than not, we are consistently getting to phase 2 correctly. Like, our phase 1 is now getting done correctly with the arrow fix, so that's kind of nice. Like I said, we just got to get that last little bit done. And actually, Ruby, to your point, we didn't really get a ton of chance to see it. I can 100% call that swap.
Okay.
I can 100% call that. The stack swap, I can 100% call. The cone and circle one is a little bit more hit or miss, but the stack swap can 100% be called. Because
I still stand by. People just need to. We just need to look. We need to track our partner. We need to know what they have. We need to know what we have, and it just takes practice. It's going to take us getting there and doing it cleanly and just practicing.
Just do the sim.
Yeah, I mean that's how I was tracking Dante. Is I was just. I like that. That's how I call the. That's how I can call if the stack swap has to happen. Is
Like,
I just
today was a lot easier. Like I tracked Leon fairly easy today, but to be fair, I think we did not get like the team A a lot today, and when we did, we wiped only that one time when we were out of position as the stack.
the hard part we had. Yeah, because the hard part we had was, well, the first poll was really weird. So that one was a wash. The second poll, Dante and I were Team A. And you and Leon were Team A.
And we were like Team A for like 90% of it.
We were Team A on almost every poll. Like, almost every poll we got
We got
Team A.
Team B, I think, the majority of the night. They had Cat and Ruby as Team A for most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big thing, like I said, is just simming. That's it. It sounds dumb, but like if people sim it a bunch, it does become way easier to move through the motions efficiently. Because the sim is good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. You know what I mean? Like it's not the best sim I've ever seen, but the motions work really well. You can get into position really easily. I think there's a lot of good inside the sim. And it's just getting there squared away easily. And then I think the big thing the sim would help them with is we had a lot of mistakes tonight where the cone just didn't know where to go. Or the circle just wasn't going into the right position. And those are the things that the sim helps you with. because if you miss position in the sim and you blast a bot, it gives you that big red error text that says, hey, you were in the wrong spot. So like it tells you really quickly, hey, you made XYZ mistake, and then it's really easy if you're paying attention to that, it's real easy to work your way through that way. The plus side is I feel like P3 is not going to be nearly as bad as P2 by the time we're done with P2. Not to say P3 is not going to be a pain in the butt, but I think the first half of P3 is a lot easier than Forsaken is, and if we're good at Forsaken by the time we get there, that won't be too bad. And like P4 seems annoying, but